Accidentally wed to a lame bride for mile 3 instead. Now there's glitter in the sheets and a shoe in the bread. The red's dead, not really, just in his head. He danced too hard and broke the bed. Spilled hot sauce on his favorite friend, but he's still rocking birthday fed. Need a razor glass for chaos, Fred. Outside with a helmet of lead, shouted, "It's my birthday, let's jam at some Zed." The neighbors all stared, but the cat just said, "Dude, chill out, you're off your meds." He turned around, he wasn't alone. There were clowns in suits and a dog with a phone. A kid. He got out of bed, woke up late with a bullet head. His room was a mess and the goldfish was dead. There was ketchup on the ceiling and the floor was red. He looked in the mirror, gave a stare and said, "I think last night I accidentally wed to a American bride for mile 3 instead." Now the glitter in the sheets and a shoe in the bread. The red's dead, not really, just in his head. He danced too hard and broke the bed. Spilled hot sauce on his favorite friend, but he's still rocking birthday fed. Need a razor glass for chaos fragments. Went outside with a helmet of lead, shouted, "It's my birthday, let's jam at some Zed." The neighbors all stared, but the cat just said, "Dude, chill out, you're off your meds." He turned around, he wasn't alone. There were clowns in suits and a dog with a phone. A cake exploded with a frosted tone. "Yeah, happy birthday, Fred, now pay off the loan." Red balloons and shredded bread, a toaster on fire in the flower bed. Red breadcrumbs with a loaf of bread, because the voices told him rocked instead. Red bread, just chasing leaves in the shed. Painting polka dots on a rubber sled, wrote a haiku to a slice of bread, and named his cactus Mr. Ed. Fred's wild, Fred's weird, Fred's birthday's here, so scream real loud and chug root beer. Let the madness spread, no rules, just dread. It's the party of the year and it's all for Fred. Let me know if you want a melody suggestion or if you want to add verses about party guests, space lizards, or an electric kazoo solo. Happy birthday to Fred, wherever he is!
It's pretty weird. It's very, very dark today. Been dark for many days. I don't know why.
Burp, 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 alarm goes beep. Jump out of bed, land on your feet. Toothbrush dance, scrub a dub dub. Left, right, up, down, give teeth some love. Face splash, splash, cold water zap. Hairbrush zoom, no tangle snap. Undies, sock, shirt, pants, go. Shoes on top.
Raphael outmixed the science, the zodiac structure, the moon phases in your cube. Fractal ideas into one unified song. The way you asked, I'll also keep the Celtic, Icelandic haunted tone with jazz fusion from your second piece. But first, a quick grounding of the structure you're referencing. Real sky structure. There are 88 official constellations defined by the International Astronomical Union. The sun travels through 12 zodiac constellations like Leo, Libra, and Capricorn. The moon cycles through 8 phases as it orbits Earth. The zodiac qualities repeat in 3 modes: cardinal, fixed, mutable, so the cosmic structure is roughly 8 moon phases, 12 zodiac sectors, 88 constellations, 24 hours of sky rotation. You're interpreting that as fractal repeating structures, which is a poetic way of looking at cosmic cycles. Writing, Doctor of the Haunted Cosmic Wheel. Writing, Doctor of the Haunted Cosmic Wheel. Bench of stone on the edge of the park. Left and right holding back the dark. 3-point steady, the human throne. Head to toe in the twilight. 2, 3, 4 measuring time. 10 from the square where the cube door spins. 17 stands with a silver grin. 88 lanterns burn in space, turning slow in a silent race. East to west the heavens glide, earth spins softly beneath the ride. The moon unfolds her silver gate, 8 old faces that circulate. New to crescent, quarter to full, tides of shadow, cosmic pull. 3 winds moving the zodiac ring, cardinal fire with a new start sing. Fixed stars holding the center line, mutable rivers bending time. Spin that wheel in the haunted dome. Every star is a traveling home. 12 old gates in the sky's design, where the sun walks the silver line. Cube of shadows turning slow. 216 in the depths below. Doctor of trades, hands understand the living gears of the cosmic plan. Stone on the left, stone on the right, wood in the middle, hole in the night. 3 points steady, the human throne, head to toe where the dreamers roam. A, B, C, D, the numbers climb. 1, 2, 3, 4 measuring time. 10 from the square where the cube door spins. 17 stands with a silver.
See all this? See, after this, it's the connection of all of what this is that makes up the rest of the meat.
Space turning slow in a silent race. East to west the heavens glide. Earth spins softly beneath the ride. The moon unfolds her silver gate. 8 old faces that circulate. New to crescent, quarter to full, tides of shadow, cosmic pull. 3 winds moving the zodiac ring, cardinal fire with a new start sing. Fixed stars holding the center line, mutable rivers bending time. Spin that wheel in the haunted dome. Every star is a traveling home. 12 old gates in the sky's design, where the sun walks the silver line. Cube of shadows turning slow. 216 in the depths below. Doctor of trades, hands understand the living gears of the cosmic Spin that wheel through night and flame. Every soul a different name. 88 fires across the sea. Fractal sky of eternity. Raise the bow and let it cry. Wire the earth and tune the sky. Doctors of trade and wandering plan. Builders of the universal plan. Builders of the universal plan. Builders of the universal plan.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? We're going to tone it down just a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit during this. We're only one here. How are you, Elamia? I think, and maybe there are others here, just as one. Chris, I think, is here. Hello, Chris. Hello, the one and the only of who you are. You are. If I cannot say your name, then reckon that I am looking at all the names that are on the list of the invited guests, as everyone is invited. Should I say invited? Did I invite anyone? You chose to be here and you can leave. I say it as it is. I'm looking for the harmonic, okay, between the words themselves. I'm looking for the harmonic amongst the numbers themselves. How do I find this? Where can I go to achieve this situation? What is 10 for myself and my understanding that if I went out in the crowd and I said, if I mark down the numbers 1 and 0 next to each other, most would say 10. Some might say this. Others might say diez. Some might say yod. So where do you want to go first? So in the language of your choice, I will do the numerics that way, because that's that story. I'm only telling you the story of what is, that's it. So what is it? It's a person, place, thing. Something you can say is it's an alphabet because you made it into a word. You designed it into a piece of art that was expressed by something everybody can say, as easy as it looks like the ABC all the way to Z. So now through ABC all the way to Z, we have something in common. We have 26 letters. We have 9 letters in their position occupied, okay, would have 9 digits. And then we have 17 letters, okay, with double digits. So what I do is I actually don't try. I do it. This is what I do. I'm not trying. Stone Age rhythm in his head. Oh my God. I just dropped a 3-pound cube on my toes. Stack the stones. Stack stone. 33. Stack stone. So going along with understanding of what the concept that I'm living within, the construct of how the first telephone was that rotary telephone. Yes, there was others. Maybe it wasn't a telephone. Maybe it was a radio. Maybe you tuned that vibration and it went across the radio lines, but it was there and it was here. I wasn't speaking, but I was hearing. But yet at the radio station, they were speaking. They couldn't hear me. Or maybe, I wasn't sure, maybe they could hear me, but I couldn't hear them. But can they hear themselves? Because, well, if they had what I had and, well, they can hear themselves, would they hear me? But this is that reality. I work with the reality that sets before us. I have 2:43 where I am, and whatever time you have, that's what it is. And when it becomes 3 o'clock, it's 180 minutes. 1,440 minutes in a day. So 8 times 100. Hold on a second. Let me do this here. $180 by 8 equals to 1,440 minutes. Well, why don't you use this 360? Because we went around. Yes, the 360 is the basis to understand that the 18 up and the 18 down, they use it in the zodiac. I take everything. If you find somebody, okay, that's done some theory, okay, that is whatever university, any university, okay, or their history of time, just take the book out. Take the person out. I just want to know about the person's name, Maybe tell me the birthday. Tell me what the discovery is. I want to see what it's saying, or give me an extinct animal, because it all goes back to the same thing. It's a word. The word's made up with letters. Every letter occupies an area space. Every area space gets a number. And so when you run from 10J, right, when you get 10J, and the lowest, okay, is either 10 times A equals that, okay, 10J, or we have 2 times 5 equals 10J, or we have 3 times 3 equals 9I plus 1A equals 10J. But at this time, when I got the 3, I encompass 1 between 2 and 1 between 2. Should I be not talking about A, B, C, and the encompassment? But I won't right now. The next we're going to go is 4 times what is, and I can use 5 because 5 is used, but I don't want to use halves. So I'm going to go 4 times 2 equals to 8 plus 2 equals to 10, right? But that 10 is also J. And in this one, I used BH to get to this one. Here, I used AI compensating with J. Now, to think that when you use AI compensating in J, A is the tetragrammaton. It is the tetrahedron. And the tetragrammaton is when you connect all the sides. You connect this side, okay, over here. Now, the question is, are you connecting it now with the 4? Because there's 2 upside down with each other. And you stick this in between here. So it connects to all the windows. 1 window here, 1 window here, 1 window here. So here you have 9, and here you have 9. 9 and 9, 18. And then the platform of 3 and 3 is 24. But don't look at it that way. Don't look at it that way. I'm just making it really small. That when you create this, right? And then we reach out to the center of it is the 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4 coming together between the 2 tetrahedrons coming to, I like to call this the 2 tetrahedron heads. There's 6 sides on here, 20 sticks on here, 7, 3, 7. 3, 4, 3 is 10, 4, 3, 4 is 11. The split in 26, the split in 18 is going to be 10.5. How do you do it? 18 minus 7, 3 plus 7, splits between 10 and 11. That's 105. That's Yud-Hey. So we're going to go back to this over here. So this is 4 times 2 equals to 8 plus 2. Now we're going to go, we did the 5. Are we going to do the 6? We're not supposed to do the 6, 3, or 9, but I'm going to do it. 6 times 1 equals to 6. But now you need plus 4. And that's the whole head of the tetrahedron. I'm not supposed to do 6, right? I can do 7. So I can do 7 times 1 plus 3. You see the 6 and the 7, right? 6 and the 7 over here. I need to put 4 on to create a 10. When I go 1 times 7, I need a 3. And then 1 times 8. And it becomes a 2. So what I do in this situation, again, just trying to understand what do I have to do and what is the relationship of A, B, C, D. Where does it come from? Where have I seen it? Where does it go? If I'm talking about Monopoly, it's 10 times 4. If I'm talking about the cube, that the cube separates, the high and low of the cube is 10, 4. What is that, my song playing? Yeah, maybe I will let it play. Okay, but here's your 6, 4. Your reverse of this is 1, 3. So it's not 13, but it looks like 13. 1, 3. I added up, it's just 4. Just like this one could be understood as well as a 64-bit. 6 times 4, 6 plus 4 is 24, and 10 equals to 34. 3 and 4 is 7. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 is 3 and 4 equals to 7. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 and 5, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 is 12, and 8, 20. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 times 1 we did. 1 times 5 we did. 4 times 1, 4 plus 1. 5 and 4 equals to 9. Turn, turn, turn. 6 and 3. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 and 18, 27. 2 and 7 equals to 9. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. 8 and 6, 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 plus 5 is 8 and 15, 23. 2 and 3 is 5. The reverse of this cube is impeccable. And I will show you every single number that has ever existed to eternity. Why? As far as I know, it's 0 to 9. The minute it gets to the double digits, I'm okay with it. When I got change in my pocket, it's 99 cents. And I think everybody here should agree with me. And it is layman terms. It's all layman. But I'm not the same. This is not us. This is the understanding of the mechanics of the geometric shapes, of the location of the alphabet letters. What happens if this becomes this and that becomes this? What's the story? So I do it in many switches of what is the letter E. So the letter E is 5, the letter R is 5, but it's not. The letter R is the 18th. But in gematria, it's 5. So I looked and I scale it out and I build the artwork to understand, to see if I can do it. If I can build it, so can they. Because it comes from them. Nothing comes from me. I haven't done anything. I took what already existed. I wanted to see what it looks like. How is it possible to reconstruct something? What is the 26 letters? There are 9 single digits. And there are 17 letters with double digits. So that's 18. So that's 18 times 17. No, that's funny. That's 17 times 2. Okay, so it's like having 34 letters. That's what it's like. It's like having 34 letters. Hold on a second. I need to look at this a little bit closer. So I have a total of 17 letters. I have a total of 17 letters. 17 letters. 17 letters. 2 digits. 2 digits. 2 digits. It's a 9 area. It's a 9 area. Okay. 2 times 9 equals to 18. It's a 9 area. Hold on a second. It's a 9 area. It's a 9 area. So you have 17 positions, okay, up to 9, and then you have 17 positions up to 9. I just want to see how I can share this, how I can see this. I didn't know it was going to be this hard. When you have 9 letters, it'll be 9 by 9. Yes, so 9 by 9 equals to 81. You have 9 letters. Each letter has a value of 1. Now here you have 9 letters, right? You have 9 by 9. Here you have 17 letters. Oh, and instead of 9, it's by 18. 17 by 18. That's what I said originally. Wow. 17 by 18. Each letter is 18. Okay, 17 by 18. 17 times 18. 306. Plus 17 plus 18 equals to 35 equals to 341. Okay. Okay, what do I know about 341? It's not my happiest of numbers. It tells me that between what is 4 times 3, the bridge, there is one plank between the bridge. It is going to be, because we have the 1, so if I put the 1 next to the 4, I have a 14. If I put the 1 next to the 3, I have the 13. The halfway area space of 2 is the crossover. That's what I see. The only one that's missing in here in the bottom 4. In this game, there are 9 numbers. Here are the 9 numbers. But when you start at 0, still the 9 numbers. But when you start at 0, still the same 9 numbers. When you add them all up, it's 45, still the same. But when you divide it by 10, what is 45 is 4.5. But it's not just 4.5 like that, because the 10th one is here. So it's going to be the difference, because when I divide 45 by 9, it equals, when I divide 45 by, when I divide 10 by 45, it equals to 4.5. But when I divide 9 by 45, it equals to 5, showing me there's only a half area space between what is 0 and 1. So does that mean there's only a half area space between 1 and 2? Although I need to double it up, and then I triple it up, and then 1 is 4 times this. But when I go 4 times this, this becomes the base to the flower. There's a few ways to look at this. When I look at this connection here, and I see 3, and I see here where the pole comes out, this pole here is running through the base and is picking up all these mirrors around each other. When you bring them together, in itself, it is the spade and the heart through the pole. It is all the images, right? It is even the beak of the fish or the animal, whatever you want to call it. So I just lost my train of thought. So when you have numbers, you will have 34 and 9. You will have 34 from J over to Z, and you will have J over to C. You'll have A over to I. Okay, you will have 9. Now the thing is, if I count 0, okay, over to 8, I have 9 positions. If I count 0 to 8, I have 9 positions. My total of 8, when adding 1 to 8, equals to 36. But I have 9, and my average is what is 9 times 4 equals to 36. What is 0? If you have the donut, right? How do they make a donut? How do they make a bagel? Can we consider it the same? Can we consider that they took, is it the same amount of weight? Is it the same size, the donut and the bagel? That they took out the torus fields. That if you would slice the bagel really, really thin this way, there'd be a lot of zeros inside that bagel. So when you slice the bagels, you end up with 10. You end up with this 0 here and that 0 there. You put the 2 zeros together, You have the top and the bottom of the bagel. Now you have two area spaces equaling to 18. Look at the alphabet from J over to Z and all the way over to 99 as this reality, because it is the reality. So I show what is the relativity and the understanding within the equations themselves by looking at what happens with the number. Although 3 and 4 are not next to each other, they are a Planck corridor according to the cube. As you can see that 3 and 4 cross straight over. There's only one number in between, and you have to go 9 areas, and when you touch, you're in the 10th area of completion. When you touch the other side, you're in the 10th area of completion. 0.9 of something is not all of what something is. And you have both sides of an area space, this side and this side. Even though this is multidimensional, and it should come out like a slab, like a hockey puck, like Rubik's Cube. And when it comes out like a slab or Rubik's Cube, to encompass one area space, you need 26 area spaces in which, okay, there will always be 4, okay, 2 and 2 poles mirroring each other. Reading and telling you what I'm telling you now is this. So in here, right, this is going to reflect off of this. This is going to be reflecting off of this, off of this, off of this, off of this, as the mirrors reflect. When I put it this way, it's the 4 on top reflecting to the 4 on the bottom. In this one here, right, the bottom will reflect, 3 will refract into what is one area of 3, one area of 3, and one area of 3. Where this one, if I should split the area space, where am I splitting the area space? Am I splitting it here? Right? Here is my point. It's 3 and 3. And when you look at it, there's 6. When you look at this, there's 3 and 3, 6. Look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But if I turn it this way, it's not like that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. See the open gate here? See the pole? There's 2 bowls here, and there's 2 poles here. So you have 4. But when you do it, I only got 3 poles. So 3 and 4 run together. It's almost like playing cribbage. So I'm still trying to think that this wall here bounces off this one here, and that one there. So it goes 2, it goes right through it. See, this one goes straight through into this one. They all intercept at the same thing. They all know what everybody else is doing all at the same time. So the Mars moons, I would say they fit out here, and it sits on this angle because this is how this sits here. All right? If it sits, it's going to sit like this. But this is not the only one. There's going to be another one that'll sit on top of it like this, and so on and so forth. How many of them, I don't know. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm going to see what's in the kitchen. What time is it? What time is it? Oh, my. Hold on. Making myself a coffee. I don't have to tell anybody what I'm doing, but I do. How's everybody doing? Just give me a minute. Where's that water? How's everybody doing? Missing a little ambiance, eh? Give me a minute.
ideas into one unified song. The way you asked, I'll also keep the Celtic, Icelandic haunted tone with jazz fusion from your second piece. But first, a quick grounding of the structure you're referencing. Real sky structure. There are 88 official constellations defined by the International Astronomical Union. The sun travels through 12 zodiac constellations like Leo, Libra, and Capricorn. The moon cycles through 8 phases as it orbits Earth. The zodiac qualities repeat in 3 modes: cardinal, fixed, mutable. So the cosmic structure is roughly 8 moon phases, 12 zodiac sectors, 88 constellations. cube door spin, 17 stands with a silver grin. 88 lanterns burn in space, turning slow in a nightly race. East to west, the heavens glide, Earth spins quietly underneath the ride. The moon divides her silver face, 8 old masks in a sacred chase. New to crescent, full to gone, 29 nights rolling on. Cardinal winds begin to flame, fixed stars hold the ancient frame. Mutable rivers twist and bend, circle breaks and forms again. Spin that wheel, fractal dome, every star a haunted home. Spin that wheel, fractal dome, every star a haunted home. Stone on the left, stone on the right, wood in the middle, hold in the night. 3 points steady, the human throne, head to toe where the dreamers roam. A, B, C, D, the numbers climb. 1, 2, 3, 4, measuring time. 10 from the square where the cube door spins. 17 stands with a silver grin. 88 lanterns burn in space, turning slow in a silent race. East to west, the heavens glide, Earth spins softly beneath the ride. The moon unfolds her silver gate, 8 old faces that circulate. New to crescent, quarter to full, tides of shadow, cosmic pull. 3 winds move in the zodiac ring, cardinal fire where the new stars sing. Fixed stars hold in the center line, mutable rivers bending time. Spin that wheel in the haunted dome, every star is a traveling home. 12 old gates in the sky's design, where the sun walks the silver line. Cube of shadows turning slow, 216 in the depths below. Doctor of trades, hands understand the living gears of the cosmic plan. Stone on the left, stone on the right, wood in the middle, hold in the night. 3 points steady, the human throne, head to toe where the dreamers roam. A, B, C, D, the numbers climb. 1, 2, 3, 4, measuring time. 10 from the square where the cube door spins. 17 stands
I
with a
need you to mix it up all together,
silver
not just an
grin.
extension. Mix this in and spin it back and
88
forth.
lanterns burn in space, turning slow in a silent race. East to west, the heavens glide, Earth spins softly beneath the ride. The moon unfolds her silver gate, 8 old faces that circulate. New to crescent, quarter to full, tides of shadow, cosmic pull. 3 winds moving the zodiac ring, cardinal fire where the new stars sing. Fixed stars holding a center line, mutable rivers bending time. Spin that wheel in the haunted dome, every star is a traveling home. 12 old gates in the sky's design, where the sun walks the silver line. Cube of shadows turning slow, 216 in the depths below. Doctor of trades, hands understand the living gears of the cosmic Spin that wheel through night and flame, every soul a different name. 88 fires across the sea, fractal sky of eternity. Raise the bow and let it cry, wire the earth and tune the sky. Doctors of trade and wandering plan, builders of the universal plan.
Give me 1 minute. Just a little bit more.
In a little brown town where the stars spin round, Charlie Brown walks with his head bowed down. But the sky above wears a zodiac crown, and the numbers keep dancing around. Brown town, brown town, every rhyme comes back around. Charlie counts moons on a lunar board grid, 13 by 13 like the universe hid. 169 squares where the fractals are found on the cosmic game board. Charlie Brown. Hey, Charlie Brown, don't look down now. Numbers lift you off the ground. 12 signs dancing all around in the zodiac circus town. Spin the cube and hear the sound. Fractals bouncing all around. Every code that can be found comes back home to Charlie Brown. Faces turning slow, 8 bright corners start to glow. 12 edges walking the sky's playground, and a secret center not written down. 3 plus 1 plus 3 we see. 7 opens the geometry, but 3 and 4 hold the hidden door. Straight across forevermore. No angle turning, no shadowed lore. Just a bridge from 3 to 4. That's the line where the worlds are bound in the quiet mind of Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, don't look down, stars are spinning all around. Celtic wind and ocean sound in the zodiac circus town. Spin the cube and hear the beat, northern rhythm in your feet. Every step along the ground echoes back to Charlie Brown.
I'm interested myself to know.
Stone on the left and stone on the right. Wood in the middle, holding the night. Circle above where the sky turns slow. Zeus in the storm, Zeus below. A, B, C, D, the pattern climbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, carving time. 8 pale faces in silver face. 12 gates burning in the solar wave.
Fires in the mural dome, constellations wild like a thinking home. Hermes runs through the lines you trace, messenger cold in electric space. Moon cuts time in a weight clean slices, shadows teaching the hidden prices. Cardinal spot where the cycle begins, fixed holds form.
Throws light from the upper ring. Jupiter breaks in everything. Zeus comes through where the waters divide. Passage of worlds where opposites ride. Spin that wheel.
need. No need. No need. You're going to go back to the writing. Going to go back to the silence. Got to keep away from the entertainment right now. So I made myself, just looking for my glass. Which part do I go on perfect or not perfect? I just made a freaking tea so good that I just want to cry. I mean, it's not as good as it should be, but it's close enough to say that it is. It could be a little to the left for some of you, a little to the right. So if I'm off by one, that's a pretty good balance. That's 2. So what does that mean, the separation of 2? That V that creates 5, that's half and half. Is half and half of 1 and 1 is 2. But the angles that it runs on, in dictation to this, my tools of the game, I'm going to start over again. Yeah, there was something I was doing on my computer before. I'm not sure what it was, but there were apps connected to something that I'd like to get rid of. Anyways. However, this is going to be used for the documentation, and let it be written and known that there are 26 letters presently being taught in school, as I understand. How many letters in the basic alphabet in English and French without using anything special? Latin script based compromising 20. 20 and 6. A, E, I, O, and U. So that's 21. So what is the 6th vowel? One through 21 equals to 22. 0 to 21 equals to 21. The average of 0 to 21, or counting 0 to 21, equals to what is 231. From adding from 1 to 21. I set up this new thing. Let's see if it works. This goes backwards. This goes forward. This slips here, and this still can't move. Okay, so we're gonna... if I get this right in my head, I can continue on to see the story. But until I see it in my head, I can't move on with the story. Okay, I'm going to finish this and redo the music. So let me do this. We have 26 letters in the alphabet. We have 9 letters, okay, single digits. So every area space, okay, can take up or be occupied by something or nothing. What is the first nothing that you can create? What dictates a reality of what nothing is? What is nothingness, and how can something come from it? So it doesn't matter what it is, that when you split something in half, you get 0.5 and 0.5, because that's the expression of half and half. So what didn't have a number before, what does have an expression now, is 5 and 5 are equally a fine line to the equality that they are perhaps losing the sawdust in the way. Now, the value of this, right, was based on 60 seconds on the clock. Then if I split it in half, it would be 30-30. So what is 5 and 5 is 10, but what is 3 and 3 is now 6. A, B, C to what is A, B, C, D, the smallest denominator to create this, or is it? Right? Do you know that H, okay, is equal to what is 8, 8, 8, and that's 24, and 2 and 4 equals to 8 and 6. So anyways, we're going to go on that we have 17 letters and 9 letters for 26 letters. That 17 letters will have a double digit. So it will be a double digit, so it'll be 9, instead of it being, let's say, the 18th letter, we're going to go, there's a double digit here. So in this area space, what occupies it is this. In this area space, what occupies it is this over here. I don't want to use 18. I want to use another number. I don't want to use that number. I have to use 16. I have to use 16. In fact, I'm going to use 26. Okay. I'm using the 26, and then I'm going to have the 73 come in. So the 7 and 2 and the 6 and 3 both make the 99. The area space of this area space here, is that what 0 is, or is 0 just a box? You see, remember, when you have a dice cube, right, and you have this area here and this side over here, that's a total of 7, but it's the area over here that meets, that's the fine line of the 7. So now I need 2 cubes to come together, one here, right, and one here. And the 2 cubes come together, and you have the split. See the angle of the split over here? Right now I'm drawing in 45 degrees. I can use, and I use everything that's already out there. If you're talking about the Akashic records, in my day and age, I know everybody that was growing up in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, 70s, 80s. They've seen the record player, whatever name brands they are. That in itself is also a dictation within the system itself upon the fleshy robotics that we are. Behold, that we shall be in peace with all that is. This is the story I tell. It's the observation of everything that has ever existed, but to understand how numbers work between them and where the numbers show up in other places. And when they show up, what is man-made, who gave it a name, who said it was Hoover Dam, who said it was Las Vegas, who said it was the president, who said the name of the street, who created everything and anything, that put every single word in the alphabet, that put everything that is in the encyclopedia today. I will look through every part of the encyclopedia, okay? But more or less, we can look into even easier words. You know, we have the 12 months of the year, right? We have the 13 moons. We have the 7 days a week. We have the 52 cards. We have the 4 suits. We only have red and the black. We have cards with picture cards with the eye, without the eye. So all that is observant, that is fair to all of us, that we cannot make a mistake. And this is what the game is built upon, that we all know the same thing while we're playing this Roadblocks game, right? Who's ready to create a Roblox game that this is all gonna be dictated by the astronomy, astrology, your birthday, your name, your desire to know more about what the letter A is. And guess what? We can even do it in Hebrew or Arabic. It doesn't matter. I have to do it one at a time, but I do include all of them. You know, the 114. See this here? This here is 60 and 54, but it's not. It's 414. But they're not the same. One is an 8 times 3. The other one is a 12 times 2. Where does this come from? Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube. When you encompass this cube, it will take 26 cubes. This will be the 27th. But imagine if this wasn't in its singularity and it was the 27th area space. That in every single cube like this, it has 6 sides. If it's encompassed by 26, that's 156 sides. 1 and 5 is 6. It's the letter O, F. So the letter O, when you're saying the letter O, when you're saying the whole of the donut, did they remove this from this? This is a 3 by 3 area space. A 2 by 2 area space is going to look like this. Although they're missing these 2 here, it's going to look, and then they can do these 4 or these 4. And they can encompass, when they do these 4, they can do these 4. And every time they do a 4, they always include the 5 involved. Now the thing is, what is 4? A, B, C, D is base 4. But if I'm working with Mars, there's many ways to look at this value. You see, what I understand, and it could be the opposite, it could be Earth, you know, is that we have this, right? And we have 6 sides, and every side has 4. So it's A, B, C, D. Now, is it A, B, C, D? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 6, and 4, 6, right? When you see the 4, 6, see that 1, 3 over here? Well, the 4, 6 is on the other side. 10, 4 communication, right? You have a EI communication. So this EI translates, okay, which is 14 and 45. It is E and I, and the 3 and 6, 4 and 1, and the 5 and 4, and the 3 and 2 is what equals to your 9, equals to your 5, equals to your 9, equals to your 5, your A, B, C, D, in your 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it spells out the word love. Love is a duality of all the numbers. The singularity is in 1278. Where does this come in? I'm going to show you this in a minute, but let's go through this before I really throw everybody offline. Thank God I'm running this channel right now. There's a lot going on, lots going on, lots going on. I didn't finish this right. This is wrong. There's a few things going on here. So what it is, when you add up, okay, when you add up, when you create a string, can we call it a string, right? A 21 string. So when we run a 21 string, and where's the string going to end? We're going to figure that out in a minute, right? So we run a string 0 to 21, it equals to 231. So where were we? Okay, yes. So I'm just going to lower this now. And I know I go all over the place. You know, I'm building a story within my own mind, and over the years, it's been telling more of a story for me. So a 2 cubic, right, or a 2 by 2 face is 4 or 8, right? You see 4 here. This is a 4, right? But there are 6 sides. And hold on a second. There is 4 and 4 across from each other, equaling to 8. I'm just trying to see, it's 8, 6. It's supposed to equal to 8, 6, 4, like the icosahedron, or the seconds in the day rotating within this cube. I'm just trying to see whatever it is. It's a 2 cubic. Oh, yeah, it's 8 pieces. It's a total of 8 pieces. Okay, each one of the pieces, okay, each one of the pieces is a corner. Now, if I get dictated that each one of the pieces is a corner, and I look at this, these are my corners. I don't have any of this. But yet, does anybody have the 5 area space? So I asked myself another question. Maybe, just maybe, that there's an area space over here, okay, in which has to be bigger or smaller to create the timbit in the donut or the cover-up of the meat. Now, the meat that crosses over has no passageway. What I'm talking about is when you create this, your only way across here is to go down and up, or to go up and down. That's the only way it shows that you have a whole area space. How do you dictate the value of the area space? We'll get into that by understanding just this one over here, because it also bewilders me sometimes myself. We didn't finish with this. It was the 7 and 1. It was going to be the 8 times 1 was 2. And the 9 times 1 would be 1. So when you have the 9 and 1, you get 1 moon, right? When you had these perfect numbers, from before, this was this, and then this one was this, okay? And then this one was this, and then this one was this, but we now had to add on here. We added on 2 here, we added on 1 here. Check it out. 3 and 4 is the association of 1 and 2, and in 1 and 2, I didn't need to associate anything. And in 1 and 2, I had Yod Hey. I already had the 5 between 5 and 5. Remember, the average of every single one of these numbers here is 5. So if you have 2 5s or 1 5 or 8 5s or 4 5s, and there's only 2 and 2 5s in each house, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 3, 7, and 9, 5, 10, 15, 20, if they all go to the average of 5. So 5 is noted to be with 1, Mars, and 5 is noted to be with 2, Earth, to note it that the 2, 4, 6, and 8, 5. And what is the 1, 3, 5, and 9, 5? I'm going to leave out the 7 for now. The 7 should be in there in place of the 5, right? But the 7 is a moon card that ignites 6 and 8, and it comes through the gateway ignited by the 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. When we travel by the fire, okay, we travel in the house and we can see what's going on. My movement from 1 over the 5 is 4. My movement from 5 over to 9 is 4. My movement from 2 over to 6 is 4. My movement from 4 over to 8 is 4. So why am I moving the water? Why am I moving the water, fire? Why is everybody moving to the right by the 4th element? Now, if I add to 4, it equals to 10. So you have completion. Why? 2 double digits. When you get to a double digit and you reduce it, you will create a duality, as like you do with the number 10. The 10 creates a duality. So all the digits, there are 17 digits of a duality here, equaling to 170 or 510, holding the lower house vibration. So understanding also what we do with our change in our pocket, it only works for 99 cents. What if you have 100,000 million trillion? I just want to know the change in your pocket. What's under? Okay, what is 99 cents and less? Because this is how it works, right? Let's just take any number. Give me a periodic number that's not understood on this planet in this universe. Keep it, understand as a 6-digit or whatever, 7-digit or number 42 or whatever it is. And I'll talk about that number. Tell me some unexplained number. The number 42 is famed, ironically unexplained number in the Hitchhiker's Guide 2019. So in 2019, if you want to look at the letters S and T, if you want to understand what is 20, sometimes I remember how I got it, sometimes I don't. Is it the association that A and I equals to 10, and what is C and G equals to 10? What is D and F equals to 10? What is B and H equals to 10? What is A, B, C, D equals to 10? What is A, B, C equals to 6? And A, B, D equals to 7? And A, C, D equals to 8? And B, C, D equals to 9? Okay, that the 1 times 9 equals to 9, and the 1 plus 9 equals to 10. So I would say I would associate here with this one over here, and Capricorn will take on Sagittarius. Now, at the same time, I also have to understand that this is a double digit. See, the A letter spreads its legs, okay, onto the other side of the platform. The A letter, in order to complete anything, you have to have 3. A straight line is only the I in the matter of 2 crossing lines. So your first circle or dot that you turn, okay, you do not have this element other than a half area space when you are counting. Understanding the area space, and how do you give the number to an area space as a human, because we are only just the mortals. But upon the breath you take, up the chimney it goes, because I'm receiving the call. Are you? Are you receiving the call right now? The 33 vertebrae, 11 by 3, 11 plus 3, 14 and 33, 47, the beast of time through the breath for every thought you take, for the moments you are awake, and for all the time you are dreaming. This is an ABC theory. This is from all the games that have ever been played that I know about, and then the games that you can tell me about that have been written down, documented. I want to accept everything as per the game, saying that some university played it, maybe in Oxford, right? What were the games in the Oxford University? What were the games of England? What were the games of New Zealand? What were the games of Australia? What were the games of the famed islands of Sweden and Denmark, of the Deutsch and the dog and the Hund and the Sweden and all those around from Russia? Down into the Suez, Zeus, come alive. All that ever is, even the integer. The words are all 5, 5, 5, and 5. That's what it tells me. That's where it's found with using the number 7. So what this is now you saw this. So what this is, the mathematic is 3 times 3. Okay. Now let's hold on a second. I'm going to see which math I want to use. Okay. Let's not do this yet. Let's not do any math. What's going on next? Okay, is because we have 4, the reverse of this is F, G, H, and I. I'm not using E because E is the tumbler. E is the tumbler that when I go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, count 0 times 2. Okay, you have the left side and the right side, and you split it on this angle. You can also split it on this angle, and you split it on this angle. You have encompassed it. You don't need any more. 3 is all you need. 6 is all you need. So irregardless, this equals to 10, and this equals to 10. And if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, this equals to 10. Well, there were just 2 of them. I just wrote this. So the 0 point is, the question is, when you put down your compass and you go all the way around, right? And then you measure out, right? And then you measure out and you have your angle, and then you measure out and you have your angle, right? Did you measure out at 8, 8, 8? Why would you go around and measure out as 8, 8, 8, right, for 24? Why do we need 8? What was the importance of 8? Even though there's only 6, even though there's only 6 sides here, right? Here, there's only 6 sides. 3 and 3. Whoop, I don't want to go there. Sorry, going to be confusing. What it is there's 3 sides. So 3 times 8 equals to 24. That's the reason for it. The number 42, the 3 times 42 equals to 126. Now, if you were talking about 12 Pisces, when you were talking about 6 Virgo, and I said 6 times 6 times 6 was 2, 1, and 6, I would say 2, 1, and 6. I would say 720 minutes and 360 minutes. That's what I would say. That the 2216, the hexahedron, okay, is 2160. That the moon diameter, what is 1440 times 1.5 equals 2160. This is the minutes in a day. This is the cycling of the moon. 1.5 times the difference is what is 741 versus 3, 6, and 9 equaling to 12, equaling to 18. 1.5 times 12 equals to 18. So what is to the left and what is to the right? So this is for the soul. In French, it is the âme. The R is going to be the 18. I'd like to say it's 10 and 8 because of what the French say. In numerology, they say it's okay if you reduce it, so that's 8 and 1 equals to 9. But in reality, it's 27, okay, divided by 3 equals to a 9 average. Why is this 27? Because I used 3 digits. If I would have used a 1 and 8 as 18, that is 2 digits. Here I use 3 digits. The total is 27. 27 divided by 3. But here I have 0 in the digits. So it's 9 divided by, hold on a second. 27 divided by, 18 take away 9. 18. So I have 3 area spaces. Each one has to be 999. So when I take it away, I end up with 810. So in this one over here, in my 18, when I take it away, I end up with 81. So this becomes 10 times what it is with that value. So it's now in a different house. This is in a 2x2 area space. This will end up in a 3x3 area space. The average reduces, that even though this is going to be 18 and this is going to be 18, they're the same. But this 18 is divided by 2. It's an average of 9. This 18, okay, is going to be divided by 3. It's going to be an average of 6. And that's going to be the 3 times 3 and the 3 plus 3 equals to what is the 9 and 6, right? That's what that answer is. So this here is the coordinates of the movements of 3. 1 between 2 equals to 3. 1 month. The 45th day of the year. What can it be in representation from? 9 times 6, 9 times 5. What is that? That's part of the, wow, there's so many things in here. I don't want to jump around, and when I don't have the answer right away, and I'm off course, I'll just tell you. So the 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 6 and 5. The 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 is 6 and 5. I just want to show you that you can get there from here and you can get there from here. It's important to know that the 2 is going to be a representation through the Mars moons. The 1 is the representation through our lunar moon. 1 moon and 2 moons. Now we come into here. The 1 and 2 come here to equate with Gemini. Gemini comes into the birth pattern, 9 and 3, 12. What associates the 12 in the zodiac, or the 12 months. It's a 3 and 9, 12, and 3 by 9, 27, and 12 is 39. The lower house and the upper house, it remains itself. Yes, so there was another thing about the 216, is that 6 times 6 times 6 is 216, and 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18 equals 234. This is associated with your Area 51 is where 234 resides. The moons of Mars in operation by the 9 lives of the cat, down by the pound key. Here's your pound key. How everything is broken up and how everything is Tetrisly put it back together. And in order to finite that machine of Tetris, they gave it to everybody to play. And then they had the best of you create the final of the organism of tic-tac-toe and how it cubically works on multiple levels. We're going to take a little break here. I want to just show this just to show this. So when you work 1 and 5, it's not complete. We have 1 and 5 again. Do we do 0? So we do this. I put a singular dot and I make a circle, right? Here I put 2 dots and I create 1 circle, and here I create another circle over here. Let me see, I just want to see something. Okay, so now what I do is I encompass it this way. I square it off. You notice that the expansion was further this way than it was this way. And that's why it shows more space. Did I do that right? So when you have the first one, what's going to happen is you put your protractor over here and you went all the way around here. But when you did it here, you did it here, 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 and here, and you put your protractor here. And then here you put your protractor here, showing you that this area space here, okay, when putting 2 protractors, they overlap. So with that said, with the overlap, we're going to skip this place and go here, and you're going to create here, and you're going to create here. And counting like this shows you that 1, 2, 3 is counting by the half area space, and you will create an encompassment. Now the question is, without that, you can create this rib-like or this eye passageway between the 2, almost like the places on your stove. So your 666 also is 216. And you know what 216 is? It's 3 o'clock and 36 minutes. Minutes and hours. But if it was days, right, you know what it would be? It would be the 12th. Okay? It would be the end of the 12th moon and the beginning of the 337 day. Hey, look at that. Feminine 3-3 in the house. 1 between 2, 1 between 2, 1 between 2, 1 between 2. The communication comes in the feminine from the father. So here we have the 6 ending the 12th. 6 and 6 is 12, right? This is 12. And this is 13. And this is the first day of the 13th moon. Now tell me that is not perfect. and that is December, right? December 1st and 2nd and 3rd. It depends the leap year. And it becomes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Take a little break. How's everybody doing? You know, I'm all over the place. I know. There's a lot to learn. And I went into the French show today. It was fabulous. It was just fabulous because I need to spread my wings out there. I don't come one pony, you know. I don't ride a one pony train. I want to be able to go anywhere. I want to be in every league. I want to know how the whole system comes together through the numerics because it's only a story. The only thing I need that this machine that puts it all together. Right now I'm creating a lot of songs and sharing them, and I'm not sure if the songs have made any mistakes yet. I've taken a look. This next song is the Greek gods, how they come together numerically in the star system, with partial of what is the cardinal signs, what is the fixed signs, what is the mutable signs, the understanding that the binary click movement is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Now your 128 is 11, right? That's your 2. And then your next one is 256, and your 256, okay, is your first 13. That's a 16 by 16. So we have the 1, we have the 2, we have the 4, we have the 8, we have the 16, we have the 32, we have the 64, we have the 128, and we have the 256. So we end up with Aquarius, and we end up going into back to Aries. So we go Aquarius, Aries, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 11, 13, 8, 2, 1, 1, 2, 8, a movement of 1, 6, and a movement of 3, 1. Okay. So what happens with 1 and 6, unlike with 1 and 2, with 1 and 3, that with 1 and 3, you have a rib that is the second rib that connects the first to the third. But with 6, each one knowing it's 6, we know that the string of 6 comes 3 and 3 already having the ribs within them. Now, when coming to the 7th area, that's going to connect the next 6 is going to be a whole rib that goes between the legs, call it the sternum, connecting the first 6 to the second 6, that the first one that associates 1, 3, 5, and 7, that the 1 is between what is 1 and 2, which makes 3, that it's only what is passing through in between what is 1 and 1 is 1 that is passing on its way through the gateway 7, or they're all meeting at the gateway 7. So this reality is this actuality that the games that we do know that the Sumerian, Aztec, and the time of 20, what is 20? We'll get into what is 20. Remember, what is 20? If you count 0 to 19, no, 0 to 17, 1 to 18. Let me write this down to see if it works. 0, 16, yes. Then we go 1, 17, 2, 18, 3, 19, 4, 20, 5, 21. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Perfect. Oh my God, it's so perfect. It's crazy. It's just so perfect. You know why? I don't know. I knew if I say it, you'd probably agree. No, everything is going to just say as it does. So it's always going to be perfect for me. It just says what it is. Are you lying to me? Are you really number one? You're not number one. Come on. You're telling me a lie. You're not number one. I see you come to the door. I see you got a little nose there. You're number one. I knew it. Mais t'es en français, c'est le numéro un. En espagnol, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God. Wow. I'm impressing myself. Oh, don't press too much. Don't try to impress. they'll ask you to stand up and push the big weights. Well, I'm not waiting anymore. We know what 8 is all about. Does everybody know what 8 is all about? Because after you go 1 over to here, over to 4 here, you made the move over to here is 1, move over to here is 2, move over to here is 3, but the next move, right, is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, or 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, 88 constellations coming together. What is it, a 628, or is it a 358? Is it a 246, or is it a 156? Not me. Not me. If you show up on this cube and you go, it's a 156, I just say, take a stroll. It's a 268. So if I say, I'm a 538, I said, I'll jump through the gate and I'll be the 246. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 equals to 8 and 6. 8 and 6, 2 and 4. Same angle. The difference, this moves by 4, this moves by 2. Creates the separation of 6 and 8. That when you climb up to what is 8, guess what? It's 6 again. 8 and 9 in the heavens you are born into. Here. This is the 90 degree. Tesla, 3, 6, and 9. Would you like me to show you another thing about Tesla, 3, 6, and 9? I really like this one. Talk about this in a minute. I'm not sure of the design. I'm just going really, really rough right now. So the thing is, this design stems up this over here, the 10 Commandments, right? And then I put up in the background, right? And then what you saw in the background, just give me a second. Let me show you the background. See, this is your 343 tetrahedron cutting in, right? 7 by 7 by 7 equals to 343. 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 21, 364. That's not the one I want. Mm. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna have to start something. I'm gonna put on this music or whatever. I gotta rewrite something. I just lost a picture I had. I don't know where the picture went. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Crisscrossing. Crisscrossing. Whoopee. Here it is. Okay. 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 I have to rewrite something. I'm gonna put on a song. It's a slow roll. I'm here for a couple of more hours. I've been doing this for 21 years, and in the month of May, it'll be 21 years. 21 years. 21 years. You're writing a book? Yeah, I'm writing a book. What do you mean you're writing a book? I don't see a book. What do you mean you don't see a book? Do I have to show you a book? Come watch a movie. Well, I don't want to watch a movie. What do you mean you don't want to watch a movie? You'll see what I'm doing while I'm writing my book. You're still writing a book? Yeah, I'm still writing my book. You finish your book? I'm not finished my book. Oh, why aren't you finished your book? Because I'm writing a book and a movie at the same time. While I'm writing the book, I'm writing a movie. Oh, why are you writing a movie if you're writing a book? I have no credibility. I may as well put my time now, stamp my feet onto the corridor, right? And share the book as I'm creating it into a movie. So when people come to read the book, they'll understand it because of the movie. Otherwise, they wouldn't understand the book. Oh, that's silly. Why are you spending 21 years with no pay? What do you mean? What are you doing? That's silly. That's silly. So what should I do? What should I do? ABC, just leave it in me? I shouldn't share it every single day? Well, why don't you sell your art? Well, why don't you sell it for me? Well, why don't you do this? Well, why don't you do it for me? Oh, I'm just giving you the ideas. Well, plenty for you. And what are you doing with yourself? Oh my God, you're doing for yourself. I know your house is impeccable. I know you dress well. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's so good. Everybody just does so good. And sometimes we don't dedicate ourselves as much to ourselves as others do. But guess what? I'm not like you. And guess what? There's 1,000%, million%, not even a question. Okay, the difference between whether or not you are whether you are M or F. Okay, it's a big difference in numbers. It's huge, right? There's A, B, C, and that's what it is. That's how it works. Just like the transition and the transmission on the car. Give me a second. I'm looking. So this over here, we're going to talk about this after. If you want to take a picture of it now, we're going to discuss it. It's all about how numbers work. Start with polls. Okay, so you want to do this now? After the song, I'll go right into this if you'd like. Jeffrey, you're still here? So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff we can bring out, right? Like, right? You see this? That's a football. You know what that does? The football, the basketball, they're just different stars, right? That different numbered stars, different lines, different numbered stars, right? Well, that's what I see because I designed from it. So how can I say different? And I'm not sure. Okay. So what this is here, we're going to take a break for a few minutes. So this is what I want to do. You say start with the pulls. You tell me where to go. Would you like me to go back to the last picture? Do you want to talk about 1 and 7, how we explode at 44? The chakras join, right? There's a constant chord, right? There's a constant chord in the crown, right? The crown or Scorpio in the crown. It connects down below, and it connects 3 areas, 8, 7, 6. And below, right, it's going to connect which areas? Hold on, not, well, we can't use 8, 7, and 6 in Scorpio. Scorpio, we can't connect. We have to say Scorpio connects to what is 1 that connects to 6, right? But it's not 6, it's 3 and 3. I'm just trying to see what the scenario is. We have 1 in the center. That's, is it the ball that's inside the tube? I think I'm getting a little tired. I gotta take a couple of minutes off. I definitely need a few minutes. I'm not putting my words together. Just give me a second here. I want to bring back this again just for 2 minutes. Now I know it moved over again every time I up and download a picture. Here it is. I just leave that here for a minute. Go back to the okay, so um, so I want to see some.
in time. 8 pale faces in silver face, 12 gates burning in solar way.
88 fires in the mural dome, constellations wired like a thinking home. Hermes runs through the lines you trace, messenger code in electric space. Moon cuts time in a way clean slice.
What do you want, some candy? What do you want, some candy? What do you want, some candy?
Cardinal spark.
Why are you sitting there? Get out of there.
Begins, fixed holds form.
Sis throws light from the upper ring, Jupiter breaks
Sorry.
everything. Zeus cuts through where the waters divide, passage of worlds where opposites ride. Spin that wheel, don't stay still, nonetheless turn but obey no will. Zeus in the sky, soothes the sea, cut through the code of living.
Carpenter bones in the human frame, triangle spine in a sacred aim, electric veins where the currents flow, lightning echoes what gods once know. Aries beats in the iron drum, Mars in the blood where the pulses come. Aphrodite mirrored skin, Venus rising from deep within. Bench in the park, 3 points aligned, body a compass, design in design, head to toe like a measured chart, 12 gates mapped through the human heart. 8, 12, 88. Before the gods there was only then chaos folding with no true end. Titans held what the weight became, Chronos carving the edge of name. 24 turns of the sky each day, Earth spins quiet but pulls the play. 216 in the queue below, fractal corners where echoes grow.
Apollo rides in a solar line, 12 gates open in perfect time. Scorpio guards where the shadows split, Libra weighs every fragment of it. Spin that wheel, fractals repeat, heaven above and below your feet. Zeus is the word, Zeus the way, night turns cold into living day.
Grid in the sky like a watching
above and shoes below. Not a place, but a crossing line where the numbers and symbols align. 1288. They feel the pattern beneath your feet. Spin that wheel in the cosmic dome. Every star is a thinking home. Doctors of trade, builders of form, hands that shape through the silent storm. Zeus in the circle, eye in the sky. Sue is the path where the currents fly. Moon in 8 and the sun in 12. 88 where the heavens dwell. Numbers speak but never shout. Truth is turned from the inside out. Fractal breath in the life you choose. Every road leads back to stone on the left, stone on the right. Circle remains when you leave the side. Bird in the sky, path in the blue.
So, Jeffrey, you still here? Is there anybody here at all? Okay, here or not here, I got things to do, so let's continue on. My hands are here, okay. Here or not here, cup of coffee. I have things to do, I can't. Okay. Well, I need another book. I need another book. March 17th, 2026. So this is going to be a 3-9, right? Is that what it is? There's 12 months, so 9 months and 3 months? Or about what about a 3-10? Right, is it a 12 or a 13? Do we connect the first month with the 12th month to create the 13th? Is that what it is? Is that how it works? Is it 1 times 7 or is it 1 plus 7? Who said? Who said? And 8 by 7 is 56 and 8 plus 7 is 15. So should I do this? So we get 7 and 1. Well, it's 10. That's like 5 times 2, 5 plus 2 equals to what is 10, equals to what is 7. So we have 17. But in French, they say 10-7. But then if they say 10-7, they say JG. So they will say J. Now, if they count the J, will they count the 10? And will they count again 70? And will they count 90? Because in 90, they say 4 by 20 and 10. And in 7, they say 60 and 10. And then, well, 10 is mentioned, that 10, and then 17, 18, and 19, according to the French. So this is how I look at my work. And what is 10? Right? The smallest or the biggest numbers, right? Is it 5 and 5 equals to 10? Like, is it 5 and 5 from here to here 5, and from here to here 5? So how can I get from there to there and there to there 5? So what I do is I'm like this. Now, this area space from here to here, what is the gap value? So that if I go all the way to here and I reach out all the way to here, what is the gap value of going through this area space? So if I go from here to here, this is 1, 5, and 9. And that's according to this. But if I keep going, this will be a 6, and this over here will be a 4. So the gap from here over to here is going to equal to what answer? 6 plus 8 equals to 14. 1 plus 4 equals to 5. Now the gap from 5 over to 4. So 4 over to 5 or 5 over to 4. So you go 9 plus 4 is 13. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. So this is your gap. So let me show you that again. So here is your A, your E, and your I. So the letters would be A, J, and S. It would be N, E, and W. And then it would be R and I. So this will be 1. This will be 5. And this is going to be 9. And it's going to be basically A, E, and I. So this is the assembly of what's going on with our letters. And you might say, well, what's it telling us? Wait, let's see what it tells us. Let's see how the zodiac assembles together. We already know that A, fire, E, fire, I, fire. We know, okay, over here, it's immutable. We know here, okay, this is a fixed. We know over here, It's a cardinal. So this is what I work with. I work with what is already there. So is this the fireman? So in this, also what to note is that the void of 1 is H8, and that the void of 5 is 9I, and that the void of this, okay, is going to be, I gets no void, so hold on a second. 8 and 1, no, it's not that. Hold on. So this is 4D. This one over here is 60. But the 6 over here is going to be, hold on, just let me see something again. 9 has to come back to 9 again, right? 9 has to come back to 9. So there's two things to do with the 9. The thing about the 9 is how many groups of what can you make with the numbers. I'll show you after. When we count 0, 8, that is 9 positions. See, the only two 9s is 6 and 3 equals to 9, and 5 and 4 equals to 9, and the 4 and 1 equals to 5, and the 3 and 2 equals to 5. So what is A, B, C, D, and E? E is equivalent to what is C, D, E, F, or what is L, O, V, E. These numbers come in duality. These do not. C and D come in duality, but A and B do not. So in the cube, these will repeat, these will not. Although B itself is a duality. So why do I say that? Is that when you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, when you connect the cube, you only connect up to 6 sides. Right, you only connect 6 sides. Just give me a second. Now, every single side of the cube has a 9 face. The cube looks like this, right? Look, there's a 9 face to it. So you must total what is 9, 1 and 8, 9, 2 and 7, 9, 4 and 5, 9, 3 and 6, 9 is all what 9 is. And what is 9? It is 6 and 8, 14. It is 7, 5 and 3, 15. It is 4 and 2, 6, and it is 1. It becomes 1 and 6 and 15 and 14, or what is 1, 6, 6, 5, or what is 29, 35, or what is 36, and 9 is 45. So your base creation. So forget about this. What this is this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. So that what this is here, okay, is the upper side of the cube. Once 1 meets 2, for 3 we can now begin, okay? The other thing is with 6 sides of the cube, all the connections will be 1 and 8. We will have 2 and 7. We will have 3 and 6. And that's 3 sides of the cube. Now the other side of the cube from 3 is 4. So you have 3 and 4. And here you have 5 and 2. And over here you have 6 and 1. So when you have 6 and 1, you have the association of 1, 6. Okay, 1 and 6 equals to 7. And then you get the association of 8 and 1 equaling to 9. Right? Nope, 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 nope. Where am I? Where am I? No, it's 6 and 3 equals to 9. I don't know why I put that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Did I get this right? No. Okay, I'm going to redo this. I'm going to go slower. I'm going to talk to myself. I can't make like I'm talking to anybody else. I can't do that. I can't concentrate on anybody. I have to check my coffee. Come back. Okay, my coffee's ready. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to look at the comments, see what's going on. I'm really sorry, and I have a real hard time at doing 10 different things at one time and keeping up. So you're still here, Jeffrey? Okay, before I go to the polls, tell me something specific to do. Right now, I just want to finish with this piece to explain the A, E, and I, and the 1, 2, and 3, and the movements, because, hold on, it's not, and remember, I'm just the operator of the machine. Here's the machine, okay? Here's the machine. Here's part of the machine. If I can write it all down and keep remembering to tell ChatGPT to remember for me. Let's go work with ChatGPT. Maybe today we'll have some success. 764 times 3 equals 2292 HRZ, and plus 764, 3056. We could have used, you see, it's 7 by 64 equals to 448, but we're going to go 484 in this. And then what you do is, you see here. So what this is this is the word that spells God, G-O-D, to a reduced value, right? And the 7 in God wasn't reduced at all. The 6, O, is reduced once. The D is not reduced. The 6 has a duality within it. The 7 and 4 have a singularity in their own realm. So the 1, 3. Okay, so now 7 by 64. 7 times 64 equals. Right? Abraham 7. And then 7 plus 64 equals 192. So you will have 192, and you will have 192 hanging off of 64. So this is one of your generative bits that either come up or break down. And then over here you have 384 at the end of it, or what is 6 by 64 coming together. So this way you get your 313 connect to the 7th gate. 3 by 13, 3 plus 13 equals to what is 39, equals to what is 16. Okay, this is the sky. Give me a second. Who's here tonight? Who's here right now? Jeffrey, you're here. Can someone declare themselves? I need the energy. So just give me a minute. Yes. How is everybody? Okay. Okay, no one's here. Okay, that's good. No one's here. I'm starting over again. I'm going to start over again.